Hey VOD people, we have an extra little thing today. We discussed on the last BBS stream that we didn't really celebrate the second anniversary of the channel in any meaningful way, beyond, of course, the vodka-themed Blooket. But we have this tier maker. It's all the games that I have played on stream at least once, that Frosty got all the images together, and then I put the tier maker together. So I don't know how this looks. If you don't hear anything, okay, let me get the music bumping a bit more. Oh wait, that's because I have my desktop audio muted. Now it might be too loud. So what shape should this take? Should this be like, because not everybody was here for all of the streams, and obviously not everybody's played all these games. I mean, I could just rank the games by how good I think they are. I could rank my own experience with the streams. I could, I mean, I'm not sure. Is this even interesting at all? Like, that's my question. What, what form should this take? Like, do you want to put in your input as to how good, like, Pac-Man World 2 is? Rank my experience? Okay. If it's if it's like how much I like the games outside of the stream, then it'd be different than my experience streaming it. So like, I mean, if it's about the Twitch channel, then what's my best stream? Like, what did I really, really love streaming? Or I can just go in order. I mean, KH1 is always going to be S tier, regardless of what the context is. Doesn't matter. Then my first stream, I've obviously gone back into the randomizers and the foot percent, the 100% file. Friends are my power with regular GF. Alright, based on the stream experience, for sure. Okay, so KH1, always S tier, always happy. I'm in my cozy, happy place when I play KH1. First did that in February of 2 years ago. It's 2-year anniversary, so. Pikmin. I love Pikmin. Pikmin 1 here. This was a 2-stream game. I think maybe 20 people watched. I was very anxious for most of it. I love Pikmin. I think as a stream, it's probably C tier. It's very forgettable. I think there's like one moment from last year's highlights, or in last year's highlights from Pikmin. It's pretty unnotable. I guess I might as well get Pikmin 2. We started and abandoned. Is that in here? Yeah. So that's also going to be C. That was a one-stream game. I love Pikmin 2 even more than Pikmin 1. Oh yeah, I saw about. I think BBS is okay because it's not on Spotify, so I shouldn't have to worry about it. Yeah, Pikmin 2 we might return to someday. Before we might do the rest of Pikmin 2 and then 3 before 4 comes out, because I would love to play 4 on stream. Yeah, I think those are a good spot for that. Pac-Man World. So we have Pac-Man World 1, 2, and Repack. These are all pretty fuzzy for me. Well, Pac-Man World 2, I biffed that one. I was not on my A game for Pac-Man World 2. We abandoned that, and I don't think we're going to go back to it, to be honest. Pac-Man World 2 definitely is. Repack, I had a lot of fun with, because... actually, I'd probably put... The Pac-Man World 1 I played the first year, and that's probably going to be above the Pikmins. But Repack was like, it was fresh, it was new, like it was a new take on, I had like more to talk about because it was like comparing the, you know, to the old Pac-Man World 1. And it was just like a light in the darkness, because I believe I was playing Epic Mickey and Recoded around that time, so. My chat is stuck? I don't think so. It's showing up on both sides for me. I'm not sure. Not a ton of people are talking, though. That's probably what it is. I see a ton of vodka, but there's not a ton to talk about. I'm just monologuing. You don't need to chat more. It's okay. You do whatever you want. Okay. Deltarune. So, both Deltarunes. I'm going to put both of those in A tier. I can't wait until the next chapter. I'll be streaming that too, and they're just really fun. They're so charming, and getting to experience it for the first time on stream. There's like a certain group of like games that I play for the first time blind on stream they're very dear to me, and Deltarune is definitely in there. Those are like quieter streams because people don't care about those as much as, you know, Kingdom Hearts obviously, but I really recommend, either if you're not gonna buy the game, watch my stream of it, or just go buy it. You know, it's really good. The Crash stream is the only Regular Pat Lost Media. It was so bad. That's gonna be the bottom tier for sure. Just a not good stream. People were being weirdly political, and they didn't really. I don't think they knew where I aligned with most of that stuff. So, I'm not sure how the entire monologue, but I do know that Bentley could say, all worlds begin in darkness, and also end, Sly. The heart is no different. Darkness sprouts within it. It grows, consumes it. I started turning into Iago, which I think I've done that as well. And this shitty BBS playlist repeats these tracks. Okay, so Crash Bandicoot at the bottom. Alan Wake, probably also D tier. That was another one stream game, and it did not grab me. I was not playing it very well, and I probably made Frosty very upset when I played it poorly. Among Us, I've only played a couple of times on stream. I think 2 or 3 times for a patron game night, and then once with Bio for the KH characters playing it. That's a standard B. I mean, actually, no, it's a C, because I don't really interact with chat during that. You know, it can be boring if I'm just doing tasks. If I'm an imposter, I get some pretty good runs, but it's definitely a mixed bag. Ape Escape 2, I love dearly, but that was like a very sleepy, not very memorable stream. I'd probably put that in C. I'd put it above the Pac-Man World, I think, but Life is Strange, True Colors, and Wavelengths, this is the DLC. That was the one stream. This was like 3 or 4. Honestly, these are both S tier for me. I loved these. They're so comfy cozy. It was like the chat vibes were great. Another game where I experienced it for the first time. It's like very story-centric. I get to like see the twists and turns and just kind of relax and vibe out. Very likable characters, a very fun atmosphere. Just great. Yeah, and the DLC, even though it's like it was a one stream thing, like I feel like I was living in that DLC for like, you know, like multiple days. It was just very immersive for some reason. Okay, Sly Cooper, very recent. The most recent game I have finished. I had a lot of fun with Sly Cooper. It was, I think, the perfect length, like for a Saturday game. It didn't like take me multiple months. We had a lot of fun moments. I had like a genuinely good time. It doesn't hit as hard for me as like these heavier story games, as like a blind playthrough. But I put it in A tier. I put it beneath the Deltarunes, but I had a lot of fun streaming that. Sly ascends up to the A tier, just like in that glitch from the highlights. Is this Epic Mickey 1? Okay, Epic Mickey 1. So as a stream, a lot of great moments. I did not love playing it. I definitely liked it more than 2. Epic Mickey 2 is a bad game, and I think it was a bad stream. I might put it at like the top of D tier, just because it was funny that when Frosty made me play the rest of it. But other than that, I don't remember a single thing from Epic Mickey 2. I remember Oswald going, "This one's mine!" And that's it. Like, there's no memes, there's no, like, lasting impact from Epic Mickey 2, again, aside from Frosty altering the deal. The mods are revolting. And then Epic Mickey 1, like, there's the Jump Saga, there's the Tower of Terror. Can you pay me $200 to put it in S tier? Yeah, absolutely. That's probably a bad financial decision, though. I advise against that. Epic Mickey 1 I'll put at the top of B tier, just because I did not have a ton of fun playing it, but there are some good moments that originated from Epic Mickey. FF10, S tier. I mean, I don't know if I'll put it in between Life is Strange and the DLC, because we took a bit of a break on FF10. That was not like something that we streamed continuously. I started it in January of last year, and then because I was trying to get partnership and it just didn't draw people in the way that KH did, I swapped over to KH1. So the FF10 was like prolonged, like it did not run all at once, but I loved the game so much. I loved my stream of it. And the highlights that I got to put together, I think, came out really well, and it was just a very fun time. And it was fun. That's like a cool game too, where people like watching and they haven't seen them play the game. They like, it's a good game to like kind of experience with new people. It's fun to like let them theorize and like explain things to people who aren't as familiar with the lore and everything. 7 Remake, God, I kind of forgot that I played that. That was like a very early one. That's like I think after Deltarune, is that like my first non-KH game? I mean, I had a lot of fun with the game, but I feel like I don't really remember the streams too much. I remember when Corn scared me in the subway. Like, I remember anything with the highlight. But I remember the pull-up, or no, what was it? Like, the Tifa... What did they do? Like, you had to play as Tifa. Was it doing pull-ups, or was it like, I don't remember. There was like a whole arc where I had to beat the guys in the gym, and that was pretty fun. I don't know. I think that's probably like top of B tier. There's not a ton of lasting legacy from FF7, but it's a good game, you know, and it was a good, you know, it builds the catalog a bit. I bonked Aerith, that's true. That's a good moment. Well, Kahoot is such a mixed bag, you know. Where do you put Kahoot? Because that really, I mean, Kahoot and KH1 are basically what carried me to partnership, because you get a ton of people in with Kahoot at the beginning of the stream, and then, you know, hopefully they stick around. So I wouldn't be here, I don't think, or at least, I mean, I wouldn't be verified. I would not be Twitch partner without Kahoot's help. But then they turned around. Good thing Tears of the Light is playing, because it's such a betrayal. They turn around and start charging, and now we do Book It instead. Like, I prefer the Kahoot interface and everything, basically, besides from the fact that it makes you pay. Like, I think Kahoot overall does better than Book It, but that making you pay thing is really sticking in my craw. So what do? Do I put it in S tier for how much it did for the stream, or D tier for betraying us, or do I break even and put it in B? Because we have so much Kahoot content on the second channel, you know? You could start watching a Kahoot now at the top of that playlist, and then you won't be done until March. Barty, what's going on? Why was 6 months afraid of me? Because I 8 months. Thank you so much, Barty. That's like an alley joke. I guess A tier? Bottom of A tier? I mean, it did so much for the channel, you know? But I think I have to dock it at least 1 tier for the betrayal. If it had never betrayed me, it would be S tier easy, you know? Because it's given us so much, and we've had a lot of fun with the Kahoots. So, KH2. As a stream, so like the original KH1 level 1, there's a lot of good moments. Lingering Will, the 14-hour Lingering Will, like all the data fights, the hallway. That's when we found out that Mrs. Potts was dumpy. As the one who suggested Kahoot in the first place. Really? I had no idea. Could put Kahoot in F tier? Book It's way better? Jeez. Well, I don't have an F tier, but... thank you for the bits, by the way, Issues. I think KH2 as a stream is probably, like, there. Good moments. I mean, I get to rip on the game. That's content. So maybe it should be top A. Maybe it should even be S. I don't know. Days. Alright, I'm very oversaturated on Days lately. By the way, Terra's playing. That's awesome. Love Terra. Days. All the Kingdom Hearts are clustered here now. I mean, I think Days was like actually very fun to stream. Again, the gameplay on Proud is pretty rough, especially when I'm streaming and I have Stream Brain. A lot of good memes though. We got like, you know, Beast and Zaldin. What else happened in the highlights? The hero Sora snapping at hero impression. I think that's also probably like bottom of A tier, but it's still up there. Dream Drop. God, yeah, good. Now we have the bad Xehanort music playing. Axel being itchy, yeah. I got to improv some fun conversation. You know what? Actually, let's just get to that. Recom is one of my favorites. I might put that even above FF10. I loved Recom. I love the Recom highlights. I feel like I was really on my game with Recom, and that's a great watch if you ever need just like a basic regular patch stream to go back to. I recommend Recom if you're in a Kingdom Hearts mood, especially. Okay, but Dream Drop though, we never finished it because it's so hard. It's not a good game. It's not true. It's fine. Even as a stream, I feel like I'm just so miserable. You know what? Actually, let's get to that too. Where's Coded? Where's Coded? I think Coded, like, I'm so miserable that it's not even funny. Like, I'll put it at the top of D tier because, like, maybe it's in its final moments, it might have been amusing, but, like, I feel a sense of regret over how negative I was. And I tried. Like, I really did not want to be, but it only took, like, 2 or 3 streams for me to just, like, not want to do it anymore. Yeah, so I think Coded belongs in D, and I apologize for anybody who was excited to watch me play it, and I just could not get through it. But Dream Drop, again, we didn't finish it. But I feel like there's a bit more of a lightheartedness to that. I feel like we have the Dream Eaters that we could name, and like there was, we had a couple of moments that made it into the highlights as well. I'll put that at like it's an unfinished project to me. It doesn't have an arc. It's in the middle of C tier. I'm me, he says. Thank you for the 100 bits, issues. Cage 3? I think I'll just put that right above Cage 2 in the A tier. When you're doing like those level 1 streams, like you're making very slow progress. So you really find yourself like sunken into one area for quite a bit of time. I mean, that's where like we got Xenophobic Buzz came from Cage 3. That's a really good bit. I feel like the bits from Cage 3 are better than the Cage 2 bits. So, will I ever finish DDD? Yeah, that's up to you guys. That's certainly up to you. BBS. Well, we're playing it right now. We did the level 1 last year. I don't know. I'm having fun with it. Having more fun with it this time because we're not, on level 1. I mean, then again, we have to play a lot more mini games and do mindless tasks to get the Plat Trophy. We're still not done with that, obviously. So I'm kind of giving that like a half grade. I don't know. It's fine. I think I'd probably put it. I don't think I liked it more than the Deltarune streams or Sly. So I'll put it right there. Another 100 bits from issues. Well, thank you so much. Yeah, fund the wall. Keep out the brick people. Keep the brick people out. Build a wall around Woody's house. Luigi's Mansion was a 2-stream game. It moves kind of slow. I feel like that was a slow stream. But we had like the really fun Toad joke that everyone loves so much. I don't know. I think that's probably that's very mid-tier regular pack content. 0.2. 0.2 is actually great. I loved that. I had a lot of fun with 0.2. Quick, snappy. Do I plan on doing a platinum runs for the other Cage games? Maybe. Some of them. Like, I don't think I want to do... I definitely don't want to do Dream Drop, and I don't want to do Recom, but maybe 1, 2, and 3. We could dress up Aqua. Yeah, very good. I'm not putting it above the Deltarunes, but honestly, Cage doesn't belong above the Deltarunes. I'll put it right there. I had a lot of fun with that. Melmem, we played one time. It was fine. It's like bottom of C tier. New Pokemon Snap, we also played one time, but that was delightful. I experienced so much dopamine on that stream. The Xmas song bracket, yeah, if that were on here, if the Xmas song bracket was on here, it would go in the A tier for sure. New Pokemon Snap, that's like top of C tier. Persona 5 Royal, which we played through the first 2 palaces, got to be a bit too much just in terms of streaming it only twice a week. I guess too little because I couldn't manage to get through the game at a reasonable pace. Yeah, we'll do a bracket. I mean, really, there's no lasting impression of Persona 5 on this channel at all. But it's a good game, so I guess I'll also put that at the top of C tier. I guess we had like the Morgana hate memes. See ya, issues. Thank you for stomping in and for all the bits. Really appreciate it. So Phasmophobia is D tier. Where does it go? Where does it go in D tier? It's like right there. No, at least the Yadler showed up in Pac-Man World 2. I hate Phasmo. I think it's like the most overrated thing I've ever seen. I can't stand it. It's cute for like 2 minutes and then it's fucking boring. I could not bring myself to play it again ever. And I feel bad because I know Frosty and a couple of people in chat really like it, but I just like it's like a novelty, you know? It's like 3D glasses. It's like, all right, I get it. And now I'm running around a house saying, "Are you here? What how old are you? What's your name?" You know, like I don't give a shit. I'm sorry. And like I'm sure it's really deep and like the mechanics are like I'm just bored out of the premise. Like once the premise passes, I'm like, all right, I'm hunting ghosts and it's most of this is downtime, you know. But Frosty does like Phasmo and she plays it, so yeah, we're at odds. Rayman 3, I got pretty drunk during some of those Rayman 3 streams. I remember being drunk in the swamp. This is like an obscure game and probably one of the more obscure streams, but it's actually very dear to me. I'm gonna put it like up here actually. I love the Rayman 3 streams. Even if they're pretty sleepy, I just feel like the vibes are immaculate. Scriblio we play occasionally if we're like really looking to fill time. I don't really engage with the chat because I'm focused on playing the game, but there are some fun moments. Again, if I'm drunk, that's really fun. Like I feel like the best Scriblio moments are when I'm like heavily intoxicated. I'll probably put that at like I'll put it at the bottom of B. No, it doesn't deserve to. Yeah, Scriblio's great as a stream thing that we do. It's kind of filler, you know. I don't think it makes for great streams. Like nobody is like on the Scriblio VODs being like, "Yo, this is so good." I think it's like you throw it on, you know. Shrek 2, I think was that like a 2-stream game? We played that at the end of last year. It's pretty fun. I think the first half was better because it's more, you know, you're remembering more of the iconic levels. Like I remember we got to the mines part, I was like, what the fuck is this? Like I don't remember any of this. That's like another great Saturday game. I think I'll probably put it in like upper B. That makes sense to me. We had oh, by the way, I said I was gonna premiere this. We have a new drop. Shane found this. Shane went to like the SFX fucking like database or whatever. There were like thousands of files, and Shane managed to find this new sound drop I was gonna premiere for March 1st, the biggest of the Women's History Months. But we have this.
Girl power rules.
Do you hear that? Let me pause this and up my desktop. Ready?
Girl power rules.
Girl power rules. That's Fiona, the fake Fiona from the Shrek 2 game. So now we have a certified WHM moment. We can play the Girl Power Rules drop. Shane also grabbed the "You're lucky I don't have my pepper spray on you," which I will not turn into a button, but I do have it in case I ever need it. So there you go. Oh wait, turn this down. Sorry, turn down for them. There you go. Sorry, you had Risky Romp. Okay. Sly 2 we're in the middle of. I'm enjoying it so far. I feel like, can I even properly rate it yet? I had a lot of fun last time, especially when all the enemies chased me. I felt a lot of joy when they took themselves out. Like, I feel like this isn't really fair to rank yet, but I also have ranked games that I haven't, still a bit loud, sorry. Oh yeah, Risky Romp is a loud one. Like, I've ranked other games I haven't beaten, but I'm, like, in the process of Sly 2, and I plan on beating it. So, maybe we leave that unranked. It'll probably be, like, A tier as well. Spyro Reignited, that was another really early one. The first one especially I have very fond memories of. 2 and 3 are kind of hazy to me. We beat all of Spyro 1 in one day. It was like a 5.5 hour stream. I'll probably put that at the top of B. I feel like that first stream, and I like a lot of support in the middle of that first Spyro stream, and I still remember that very fondly. The Spyro streams put Carly to bed. I should stream the original PS1 games. Maybe down the line, because I played them again fairly recently. Smash Ultimate, that was more so like, you know, Sora came out, and we had some fun with Smash for a while. I played against some viewers. I don't know. I don't really have any super fond memories of it in terms of like stream moments, but it was like a cool community thing though when Sora came out, because we never thought it was going to happen, and I got to react to it live, and then to see it come to fruition. Sora and Smash, and day one playing it. I'll put it right in the middle of B. Oh, that's Remind. I guess you just put Remind right next to 3. That makes sense to me. The Quarry. Okay, so the Quarry is a fucking D tier game, F tier even. But as a stream, it was great. Like, it was a perfect length. It was only 2 streams. I got it done within a week. I kind of have fond memories of playing it because of how bad it is. I can't put it in S. I think if it's going in S, it has to be a good game. And maybe I have the I think Life is Strange True Colors is not an S tier game. It's like an A tier for me. I like the first Life is Strange more. It's my favorite of the series. But this just like puts me in a happy place when I think about streaming those. The Quarry does not give me the same warm fuzzies, and it's also a bad game. So I think it has to be. It'll go in A tier, beneath the Deltarunes, but above Rayman 3. Until Dawn. See, Until Dawn is a better game, but the streams were not as fun. They were fun, though. because I got to experience like another very story based thing, and people in the chat like knowing what's gonna happen and watching me make bad choices. Like that's a very fun dynamic. I like that. I think it'll also be A tier, but it's gonna be actually beneath the Quarry, and probably beneath Sly. But it'll go right between BBS and Kahoot. That feels right to me. Mario Sunshine is the only game that I dressed up for. I played it in the summer of 2021. I'm gonna skip this. Why is Innocent Times in this playlist 3 times in a row? Actually, let me skip over Drops of Poison, because then Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo comes next, and then it'll get me snagged. Okay. Yeah, Sunshine, I wore like a Hawaiian shirt and sunglasses indoors. I didn't even commit to it, you know? It's too dark, so I didn't even commit to the bit. I feel like that's another very obscure regular patch stream. It went on for a little too long, I think. I'll probably put it. It's kind of like these like I love these GameCube era Mario games so much, but they don't tend to attract a ton of attention when I stream them. So I think there's not as much of a crossover with Nintendo and KH people. And Pajama Sam. It was a one-off game, one-off stream rather. I love Pajama Sam. My favorite is the third one, but we streamed the first one back in, was it October? September or so? It was supposed to be like a Halloween kind of game. Was that the idea? I don't remember what my overlay was, because I just put like 2 clips from that in the highlights, I think. You got Otto explaining about the geysers, and me almost losing the toaster and cheese and crackers. Yeah, the third one is my favorite Pajama Sam. I love you are what you eat from your head to your feet. Maybe someday. I'll put this in like B. It was comfy cozy. I'll put it like right in the middle there. That makes sense to me. Look at that. This I guess I don't really know how I thought this would turn out, but it's curious to see this all laid out. KH1 always supreme, doesn't matter what we're grading. But yeah, I knew Life is Strange would be high. FF10. I guess I couldn't justify having Deltarune higher than some of those other KH games. The Quarry truly is legendary for so many reasons. Really though, like, was the Quarry like my like 6th or 7th best game that I've streamed, like in terms of stream content? Like that seems like an indictment on me. I don't know. But there you go. Blooket doesn't have like I think Frosty went from my backlogged, and Blooket is not like something you can input in your backlogged. I'd probably put Blooket like 1 spot above Kahoot, I guess, because it's Kahoot in function, but doesn't make me pay. So, okay. There you go. If you're watching in the VOD, hopefully this was at least somewhat entertaining. We're going to switch over to BBS actually this time, so I'll see you if you're into that. Bye, VOD people.